Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire Stick TV, Facebook, and YouTube. Get all your sports news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Wrestling Roundup, The Big Football Show, and more, Shield TV, Lions Villain Report, and Red Zone Rant. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla, Grosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, The Bodkin Show, Spirit of Detroit Podcast, and Maniacs. The nightly podcasts are Palace Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Skull Gang 365, The Huddle Sports Network Open Mic, First and 10 with Foz, Main Event Football Show, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports. Spitballing Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, Puckett, 313 Den Podcast, The Guys Huddle, Shots from the Sideline, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Truth Sports Podcast, Off the Rails, NFC Northeast, Power Hours, and Detroit Lions News. Make sure you follow, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Hope you like all the shows.
Good afternoon. It is Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B. Here we are. It's Monday. It's Labor Day. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend, spending time with friends and family. Here I am, ready to talk a little football. There really isn't a lot of news out there, guys. So we kind of had to go off of what's going on. We did our fantasy football draft live last night on the show. That was fun. Good afternoon, JB. Go Lions, says Paul Jones in the house. Good to see you, brother. So, did they have the last man standing match over the weekend? Yes, it was an awesome interception. Thank God we have a defense because that offense was abysmal. I am worried about our offense for the Michigan Wolverines. I think the Rams O-line are in a lot of trouble. They're more injured than our O-line was when we went through our bad stretch of football. And with them having sounds like everyone but Iffy is ready to go Sunday night. Iffy is injured, and he might be going to either the PUP or the IR before too long, which means another call-up will happen. It's why we kept 5 safeties. If he would have been healthy, I don't think Lauren Strickland would have made the cut. I have been saying that for a while now about Iffy. He hadn't been practicing or playing since the middle of game 2 of the preseason. Darren Ryan, Purple Boy in the house. Currently sitting at 508 subscribers. Let's fucking go. And that's only because I was on there looking. Yeah, everybody but Iffy has a go. They're saying Reader's looking great in practice. He started taking team drills. There's a good chance that he plays this weekend. Davenport's been taking snaps all off season with the ones ever since week 2. What up? Frank the Tank comes in, goes, what up, though, East Side? Go Lions. That's right. Matt Henry in the chat. Good to see you. Lions did open up as 3.5 point favorites this week. I think that line's going to go up as the week progresses. We got left tackles out, suspended for 2 weeks. The backup left tackle is hurt. The third string left tackle is playing. At left guard, you have a backup playing there because Jonah Jackson just got healthy and they're moving him to center because the center's hurt. The starting right guard is the only starting offensive lineman in his correct spot. And then the right tackle is out the first 4 weeks on IR. So you got their fourth string right tackle or tackle left on the O line because technically their second and third string guys were picked up off of waivers. They tried to sneak them into the practice squad and it backfired. Yes, draft day later today. I can't wait. Rams over Lions simply it's not going to happen. Matt Stafford's barely taking team snaps right now. He has a hammy strain. Puka Nakua still hasn't taken team reps because of his knee, not able to bend and not able to run right now. Uh, Plus, that entire O line is trash. And let's not forget the biggest loss to that entire team was the defensive captain that's been there for 13 seasons. Mr. Aaron Donald retired. To expect that Verse and Frisky is going to be able to replace that talent, even with the two of them, is ludicrous. And I think Colby had a good year. Yeah, I know that is crazy to me. Jackson's playing center. Mac is going to eat him up. Yeah, let's not forget, there's a good chance that Reader's playing. It's not up in the air that he's out. And I don't care that they're playing for revenge. They're not going to get it. Not in our house, not with that buzzsaw that is the Detroit fans going nuts. The game's been sold out since single tickets went on sale. All there is resale tickets, the standing room, and those are almost sold out. They may have to open up the third batch of standing room tickets. I want to see him out there. We have enough people to rotate him in and out. I wouldn't sit him. He's been working out with the team for right. Hutch is lining up against a third string tackle. Everybody else is lining up against a fourth or fifth string tackle because their second string guys went in waivers. Trace is here. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, Trace? Good to hear from you. Somebody said I was delusional for taking Amon Ra over St. Brown. I said, do you forget who Justin Jefferson has thrown to him as a starter? I didn't forget nothing. With the six pick, Hutch is a fraud. Yeah. So's Daniel Jones. That's another story because he's a first round pick too. Not too bad, just super busy. I hear you. I hear you. Will Johnson read that play from the get go. Him and Mullings were the only bright spots in that game. I got serious concerns, lol. Oh, yeah, so do I. And Matt Henry says I'd take ARSB over Jefferson also. Just this year. It's Dan Leonard being a jerk. He's mad because his team can't do shit and they're going to win 8 games and be in the middle of the pack for picking, and he won't get his Shadur Sanders or Quinn Ewers because they're good enough defensively to win games. Their offense is trash. All they got is Malik Neighbors. And no, I won't take that back. Yeah, I did see that. I hope they're all safe because if that fan base comes in and starts firing at you guys, you're in trouble. It would piss me off. I'm hoping for 10 years. I I see 7 to 9 wins for the Bears myself, but I think the Giants are good enough to beat Minnesota. Daniel Jones is better than Darnold. Good morning, Yoli. First and foremost, the thing that I wish is that no one on any team gets issued. Giants 100% smoke the Vikings, unfortunately. No, we don't bring RG3 as a backup. Jesus Christ. The views and opinions of Jeremy Ballrick Jr. do not reflect that of the channel or me, Smoking Jeremy B. What was the deal saying Dion wasn't holding his son, QB son, accountable? Um, he had some very bad throws in the first half. Thank you, Pat Rothwell. Thank you to everybody coming in the chat. I decided to wear my black original numbered Hooker jersey. Yeah, Hutch isn't a fraud. Don't worry about it. It's just Leonard talking shit like he does. Not as big of a fraud as Thibodeau. We got Purple Boy and Green Burl giving their pleasantries back and forth like they always do. I'll tell you what, I will take Hutchinson over Thibodeau 18 times in a row. Yeah, so's the entire Packers team. It's held together with duct tape and bubble gum. You got your fastest wide receiver has a hamstring made out of segmented toothpicks and rubber cement. Oh, really? Dibs had a way better year. Okay. Yes, they have an open spot on their roster. They're waiting for whoever's going to show up out of the wide receivers to bring up this week. So I think with 52 men on the roster, because John Kaminsky went to the IR, they're waiting to see who's going to do best in practice this week to be the call up to the 53. And if none of them do any good, guess what? We will end up with somebody out of free agency. Don't do I know who? No. Reader might be able to play. And we know Martin's out for the first 4 weeks. Levi will be there. They if none of the wide receivers step up, I'm guessing one of the call ups will be Kyle Pico, and it might be anyways. Only 46 on the active roster actually dressed. 7 are call ups. I'm not scared of Tim Patrick being poached myself, Don Burr. I think Pico will be one of the call ups. Remember, they can only call up people 4 times within the season from the practice squad before adding them to the active roster. And I think this is the week they might call up Pico if Reader's not a go. Another one of those call ups, I think it's going to be good old Mr. Ukwu. Bring up Kennedy and watch. So with these Lions pass injuries, the Lions pass rush is just as bad, if not worse, than last year. No, not really. Where do you get that? Jesus Christ! I swear you sometimes say shit that just comes out of your mouth like it's a bad thing. This team is locked, stocked, ready to go. This is going to be an epic season, but it all starts game one. Absolutely. No, our rushing defense was number 2 last year. He's talking about our pass rush. We weren't number 2 in pass rush last year. Everybody except maybe Reader, but Reader's back practicing, so I can't say that. I don't know what's going to happen. No, I don't have to work today. Monday's my regular day off. I take Sundays and Mondays off every week. I love it. This is the day I get to sit around. We were the 29th passing defense for coverage. As far as pass rush, we generated the 16th pass rush. Gibbs has been back practicing with the team since last week. Laporta has been practicing with the team as well. Yeah, got to be careful. Most Lions fans cut the grass when the game is going on, and they do is watch the red zone. I know. I get it. What was the total defense? 22nd overall. The Packers had the 27th defense with their 8 first rounders on it. So we are thinking about taking the weekly pick'ems and making it a $10 per week deal. And if you pick the total points of the Monday night football game, that's total points scored, both teams combined. Don't put a score in there. That's going to be the tiebreaker. That's what I agree with, Broski Bear. Uh, the improvements we made on the roster, our offensive line is healthy. Theirs is banged up. I don't see them winning. I just really don't. Smoking Dad has entered the chat. I think we'll be running the ball down the Rams' throat. No Aaron Donald going to be child's play. I'm not going to call it child's play, but I do expect almost a double digit win. I just think we're that much better. The last time I seen an O line this banged up, it was during the 3 weeks we got our ass handed to us and more sacks given up than all year. Come on, that's his music. And we all need to remember the offensive line in Seattle game last year was banged up. Yeah, but that was a different team. And the Rams switch defensive coordinators and schemes. They've gone from the 3-4 to a 3-3-5. Why? They just don't have the guy. I'm hoping they're as good as they should, as everybody thinks they are too. No bullshit. So where do you see our total defense being ranked at the end of the season? I'm hoping for top 16. Anything less than AG has failed with the talent available. Puka hasn't played a single snap with the team in 2 weeks. He's still dealing with a knee injury. Jesus Christ. I don't know why people don't pay attention to injury reports. Pika burst the bursitis sac on top of his kneecap. He can't even bend his goddamn leg. And if it isn't top 15 for the defense at the end of the season. Oh, I agree. I've said AG's been a fraud his entire time here. Oh, I just read how I'm scared of Stafford and Puka. I'm sick of the bullshit. Matt Stafford just started training with the damn team this week. Puka has yet to take a team practice. Until he takes a pre-team practice, and I doubt they play him. He's got a knee injury. The dude couldn't walk for a week and a half, Orlando. It's not smoke and mirrors when he's taken off the field and his knee swelled so much that his knee was swollen so much they had to cut his jersey pants off of him. Oh my god, I'm just sick. I'm sick of people saying I'm scared of this guy, scared of that guy. Rams are 4-6 historically over the last 10 years on week 1. I'm scared of the booger man. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, pick a booger and throw it at you. There, booger man. 'Em. I thought maybe he ran into a female ice skater in a dark alley. No, it happened in a televised practice they had. I'm scared of Sasquatch at 3 a.m. Eh, 181 play in the playoffs is legit. If he's not able to fucking play, it doesn't fucking matter. Ah, damn, I'm sick of people ignoring fucking injury reports that have been out because they have to do them. It's frustrating. I hate people pumping up another goddamn team when we're fans of our team. There shouldn't be anybody who scares any one of us. And that's where I'm at. We sit there and we're told we're one of the best rosters in the goddamn NFL, and people come out here and say they're scared of another team. Go suck an egg, or go be a go be a fan of that team, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of our own fans talking about another team like they're the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread. Kiss my ass. No, exactly. That's my point. I don't understand why anybody brings up another team as though we're scared. There's not a single person we should be scared of. If anybody doesn't think there's 17 winnable games on our schedule, I don't get it. Are there teams that we might lose to? Absolutely. Are there teams we will lose to? I don't see one. Happy Labor Day, Joseph Ostem. No, I'm not saying the Lions are scared. You misheard me. Everybody misheard me. I'm tired of Lions fans that act like they're fucking scared. I'm not underestimating shit. Are they a good team? Yes, when healthy. They're not fucking healthy. End of story. Yes, any given Sunday. When the Lions walk into the KC and they expected to win, that tells you who they are. Exactly. Yeah, we had Branch and Vildor. The rest of the team was and Kirby. There we had a plethora of guys who switched out at the other side. And let's not discount it. If he made plays in the 6 starts he had, Chauncey Gardner Johnson decided to show up in one game in the playoffs, and people wanted to crown him as he was the best thing since sliced bread. But I personally hated him. Oh, 100% Brent DeWitt. Jonah Jackson playing center going up against Oline and whoever's next to him is a huge boost. I don't care what the potential is. Minus the calf injury, the Lions are in the Super Bowl last year. I'm just sick of people talking shit about a team that was this close to the fucking Super Bowl last year when everybody else wasn't anywhere else close in the NFC. Uh, they had to out of necessity, Trace. They don't have a backup center, and their center is out for 4 weeks along with their right tackle. They got two backups playing at the tackle position, a backup left guard, a starting right guard, and a starting left guard playing center for his first time since his freshman year at Rutgers. I'd relax if people wouldn't say stupid shit. That's all. One of the Rams tackles is suspended for the first 2 weeks due to PED use. The other one is hurt for 4 weeks. So yes, they are a ragtag band of misfits. Yeah, it's no options problem for the Rams, Trace. If they had a non-corpse able to do it, they'd be starting the non-corpse. I know. I get there's just their center is injured. Their left tackle is suspended. I'll be happy with three, and I'm going to say the Pride boys, one at CB2 and the one at strong safety, are getting a pick in this game. Because Stafford's good for 2 picks for week one every year. Yeah, Jonah Jackson has to play center. I got a decent team. At least I think I do. I appreciate that, Dan. It's just I'm getting a little over the hate talk on my channel. If you're not a fan of the other team, and I get it, but you're a part of the channel. Number 9, you'll be on his will be on his game, but he will not be able to last 4 quarters. I can see that. I think so too. I hear you. I am all in. Uh, I bought in last year, and I'll buy in again this year. I'm I'm with it. We're all Lions fans, but I'm just when I hear people talking shit, it bugs the crap out of me. Week 1, all blue chips to the center of the table, 100%. I think it's going to be a little bit more of Gibbs in that. I think they're going to split the carries more. I don't know if Montgomery gets the 100 yards because Gibbs is a part of the running team. I think Gibbs is going to end up with 100 yards between receiving and rushing. It's still 3.5. I love you, Orlando. It's just I hate the takes of Lions fans that talk any shit. Popping up players from another goddamn team in the week we're gonna face them. I mean, everybody has gone from so positive to all of a sudden we're negative now, and I don't get it. 7 is what we kept. The addition of Trevor Nowaski makes me so damn happy. That's the other thing everybody's forgetting. We got Vaki coming in too. If the Lions are playing with the lead heavy dose of Monty and Gibbs. Bull Crouch, how's it going, young man? Good to see you. Yes, Nowoski is a dog. I love bringing back Nowoski home. I bet you it's one, and I'd be almost willing to bet the over on that. I hear you. That's because people listen to the net haters and people always think about is the negative. I get it, but it's just frustrating at times. I hear lots of hater stuff in the stuff in everything. I actually think he will be. It is going to be a fun division to watch, Bo. I think this division is a lot closer than a lot of fans give it credit for, including our own. But at the same time, until we get there, we're not there. I hope that makes sense. We all want us to be the team that goes to the Super Bowl, and a lot of pundits have predicted us to be, but we're not there yet. Until we get there, we ain't there. I told you when I'm going streaking. We get to the Super Bowl, I'm going streaking. I'll use a GoPro in my skivvies. Defend the division champion title as a bare minimum this year. That is what we expect. At least I know that's what I expect. And you're right. You're definite right. Definitely right. It all sounds good until you actually do it. Those are facts. They are facts that we can't ignore. But at the same time, down 12 Mile and Gratiot. Yes, sir. I get it. All we need to do is one thing. True Lion fans, do not get down on this team when they lose a game. Stay positive, but even if they get blown out, go Lions. 100. Puppers has her holiday long walk. Catch you later, gentlemen. Good to see you, brother. Campbell told the players, stop talking Super Bowl. First step is winning the division, then worry about the seeding. Makes sense to me. But yet at the same time, he said it was our goal. He told players to stop. You know what he didn't who he didn't tell to stop? Our owner, himself, and Brad Holmes. They have came out and said that is the goal. So if that's the goal, it's what we're doing. Be careful, bro. Watch out for those cracks. Yes. Be careful, everybody, because watch out for those crack horse. That was good Kool-Aid, James. Yes, yes, yes. Our goals and expectations the same way. Expectations is defending the division title. That's the expectation. The goal is the Super Bowl. So no, expectations and goals are not the same thing. Goals are what you want to do. Expectations are what they expect you to do. Does that make it a is what I just I think we're gonna get there. I just got that weird feeling. The goal is the Super Bowl. The expectation is to win the division again. Well, it is that time. Time for me to talk about our sponsor. Unless you need a QB or our Jerry Jones is the goal. That is the goal of every team. This is true. Right. I agree. But Brad Holmes literally said, my expectations is the Lombardi. He said his expectations are the Lombardi, not a goal. Sheila Hamp said our goal is to hoist the Lombardi. A goal is where you want to get. The expectation is where you think you will get to. And everybody else says our goal is to get to the Super Bowl. Brad Holmes said, fuck that, it's to win it. Dissect that a little bit. Let that sit and simmer in your brain while I talk about our two of our three favorite sponsors that I have a picture for. We got fuck the Bears and fuck the Pack. What's up, JB? I like my polo. Good. Glad to hear it, brother. I delivered the polo Saturday to Steve. I'm glad he likes it. Oh, I understand. And of course, fuck the Vikings. Last but not least, let's win the whole fucking thing. Absolutely. The best thing is the sponsor that pays me to do this ad and also pays me because I work there 5 days a week. It's Brandon Service right at the corner of South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road, 602 West Atherton Road. Where? In Flint. Flint, Michigan, that is. Where the water's shit. But the tire is great. If you need new tires, please call 810-233-8230. Talk to George Red or myself. If you need used tires, they start at $40 a piece, depending on size, condition, and quality. If you mention this ad, we'll give you $10 off a set of tires. Unless you're James Burgess, who won the prize for being the 500th man, then you get $25 off. This has been Kneecap Biting with the Motor City Lions. There wasn't much news out there, so I had to come up with something to talk about. I didn't expect to go on a rant, but I didn't expect people to say, I'm worried about Stafford and Puka. I'm worried about this player and that player. I'm not worried about anybody. Now I'll leave it at that. Try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. It's the only way to make the world a better place. It starts right here. This is Lions Talk with Smoke and Jeremy B. And we'll see you later tonight with the Monday mashup. Amen, Steve Bauer.